I want to be able to have that right here with you guys. Have that real raw moment where we tell it like it is, feel it like it is, and share it like it is. And if I look a little tired, I was looking, I'm like, oh my gosh, I look tired. Yeah, I look a little tired because I need to sleep. I need to make sure I sleep, but I wanted to make sure that I popped in with you guys, for you guys, and for myself because, you know, I like hanging out with y'all, and it's been a minute, and we needed this. We needed to do this check in. Hi, loves, y'all. I think that like that when you get tired, it really hits you. It's like that moment when you had energy and all of a sudden it hits you like a bag of bricks. I think I'm hitting that bit right now. I'm sitting there like, So this tea for the week is just basically it's a check in tea for the week. Wanted to kind of go over basically the importance of that rest period. Um, and it's going to be a little bit less structured. I'm just going to be honest. So I know a lot of times I kind of have notes and I keep it structured. This time I'm winging it and it's not going to have a structure as much because this one I want it to be raw so that it means this is what I was in the midst of doing. This is what I was in the midst of feeling and the lessons and the aha moments that I got in hopes that, somebody felt it too. It's not glamorous. I'm not trying to, and it's not meant to be glamorous. It's meant to be raw. It's meant to be in your face as is. But without further ado, let's get into it. All right, hi all, It's your girl Kristen Christiana back again with another tea for the week, and I actually had some tea, but I left it in another room. I'm not getting it, but I'm not getting it right now. I know it's been a little while since I posted. Y'all seen kind of what I've been up to. With because I had the birthday that just passed and hung out with some of my good friends and my god sisters. So and I had such a great time, and I haven't posted in a while because honestly, guys. I know beforehand we went over a tea for the week and it was about like really trying to adult when you don't feel like it. And your girl has not that she hasn't been going through that, but I haven't been going through it that heavy, but it's kind of like I was in this point where I just wanted to redirect, redo, reevaluate, a lot of re's, okay? So, and also just I needed some rest and relaxation. So I needed that. And so I just took a little hiatus. Now I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. Um, I'm not gonna, I not gonna, I don't plan on making like doing a whole lot of hiatuses, but every once in a blue moon, it might happen like that. It might happen where I'll do my best not to, but it might happen where I don't post for like 2 weeks. But I'll try to like put something on, so y'all know that I'm still up here. I'm still here. I'm still here. It's just, I need some time to just woosah. And when you're always on, it can get overwhelming. And sometimes you just need to be off. And sometimes like going ghost is a good thing. And I'm learning that, like, listen to where you are mentally, emotionally, physically. And sorry, I'm like detangling this right here because it has been bunned up for so long. I'm like detangling now. So if you see me doing this a lot, that's pretty much what's going on, peeps. But yeah, it's just I just needed that time to just really re all the reads. So um I wanted to be able to give you all the best of me. And in order for me to give you the best tea for the weeks, the best, even when I'm having fun doing our react content or when I'm coming to you with the sketch and says or, just my vlogging or, whatever I think of. Because sometimes I'm going to be honest with you guys. Yeah, I have my staples that I do and those aren't going to change. So if you think that's going to change, it's not going to change. I'm still going to do my tea for the week, still going to do my reacts, and I'm still going to do sketch and says. But this every now and then, like, I'm still going to be throwing different things in there too. That's something that I'm wanting to do, and I've been working on some things, and I'm really excited about the the 2.0 version because I brought you sketch and saves recently. There's more coming. I'm actually planning them, and there's like a 2.0 version coming of that. That's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to doing that again because it's been a little minute. I am a designer. I do design a lot, but it's been like a little minute since I to the well, I used to do it like sometimes I would just make stuff, not even sketch it. Sometimes I would sketch it and then have it made, and then like it's been like I took a little break from that, so now starting that back up again. Because it does doing that. I love to do that because it gives me this kind of fuel that's different. It just gives me this kind of different kind of fuel that feeds my soul kind of differently, and I love doing it. I love seeing it from that like I love creating. I think I've said that before, but I love creating, and so I'm excited to kind of do that with you guys and share that with you guys. But I just really wanted to just have that real moment with you. Just come to y'all real raw. Hence why we didn't try. Not really. We just brought ourselves. And yeah, I just wanted to have that real raw moment and just kind of tell y'all where I've been, where I'm going, and what I'm in the midst of, hoping that this can help or somebody can relate, as I per usual of my tea for the weeks, right? Um, so yeah, with that being said, it's just been kind of like that just redirecting and getting getting back into myself. I don't want to say my authentic self because I've been kind of operating in more in my authentic self, but sometimes like when you like I said when you're always on, you get burnt out. And I just didn't want to I wanted to be able to give y'all like some of the best of me. And it's not that I wanted to show only the best of me because like I mean right now I'm literally winging this one. So but it's just that I want to be able to give y'all something authentic and not this burnt out, tired version because y'all deserve better. I deserve better. We all deserve better. And in order for me to give that to you, it is super necessary sometimes for me to take that little break. Now, most of the time, I do try to make sure that I have some content that's kind of like ready for you guys. If I am going to take a little bit of a break, but sometimes I'm not gonna make false promises here. Sometimes it just ain't gonna happen. It just ain't, like, I'm just gonna be honest. Sometimes it's not gonna happen. And like for the most part, I don't see me taking these types of hiatus for longer than or for more than like twice a year at max if it's needed. Um so there's that. But and I just really wanted to speak into the importance of like when you're busy and you're always doing something and you're always planning something and you're always in the midst of something, the importance of the rest period. It's super important to take a rest, to step back sometimes. Sometimes when you're all in this if you're uh into social media a lot or if your face is being seen on it, sometimes good to just like if step away. You need that. It's that moment that kind of is like you get to reevaluate yourself, figure out what you're doing, who you are, and where you're going. Make sure you're still staying true to yourself, true to your purpose, and and that you're not because you don't want to get into being a puppet and like a puppet, a slave to what you've created, and then you find that you've been out of love with it for a while but yet you're still because it's what you've done and you're into this machine like mentality pushing it out, pumping it out, trying to and like I mean from a content creator standpoint I could say that. And then also like I'm pretty sure anybody, like whether it's somebody in business, somebody who runs like programs, you don't even have to be major, just anybody who's just always got to have on a certain hat all the time, and you just sometimes you need to be able to take that hat off, take a break from it. And it means no love lost to the people who follow you or that you cater to or who are serving under you, if that's the case, depending if you're like in a position of power. It means no love lost, but in order for you to be the most effective person in that role, wearer of that hat, bearer of that duty, sometimes it's needed to just be like, okay, I'm turning off right now. I'm just going to turn off. Take a little moment. I understand that that's still there, but I'm going off. And I will pick it up. Like, and then, be realistic and you go off. And unless you're trying to shift completely, and like you find out, maybe in that off time, you find out that it's just no longer serving you. And if that's the case, then, when you do come back on, come on and have that real moment. Have that real moment with people and be like, guys, as much as I love you all and I love this, I can't anymore. And it's okay to do that. And it's the closing of some chapters in order to open up new chapters is always is a beautiful process. It is bittersweet, but it is a beautiful process. Or the stepping away to be able to bring back something better or produce better or promote better or to give better of yourself or whatever you're doing is important too. Um, but so, I mean, I just needed, for me, this time was to take care of myself and to make sure that I'm okay with, hold on. So with this particular, like this moment for me was to make sure that I'm okay with what I'm doing, because it's important. It's imperative to do check-ins with yourself. It's super duper imperative to make sure you're still okay and you still like to do what you're doing, or that you still find some type of fulfillment in it, even if it's not like your absolute love. Are you being fulfilled? Are you bearing fruit? Um, is it showing? Is it reaping something? And Um, so I had to take that moment, that really real moment, and say, Christiana, is this something you still want to keep doing? Is this something that you still feel fulfilled in? And is this the direction you're still trying to go? And yeah, so I did that, and I also took time to just mentally be away from it. Um, and I miss you guys. I did miss you guys. I was like, oh my gosh, I want to be able to post more and kind of share my new findings in this ghost period or this stepping away. Um, and because as I say, as I learn, I learn, I share, and that's pretty much what it is. And it's been a very enlightening moment. um, I have so many, and I feel like for me particularly, I actually said this to my god sister earlier. I said sometimes with me I feel like more ideas come in than effectively come out. And it's like a pool of ideas. This is like so vast, and then it's just trying to be able to figure out which one, and then it can be overwhelming sometimes because you're just like, okay, what are you doing? And then especially if somebody's used to hearing your ideas, some people are for it, some people are like, it just seems like you got a lot going on, you don't know what you're doing. But no, like sometimes because when you have that many ideas, it can come off like that to people who aren't like the visionary person, who aren't for the juice that the idea gives. They can be just like, okay, so where are you starting? For those strategic people, they're like, you gave me a whole lot, but I don't see the plan. And, or like, if you don't have it all combed out because it's still just an idea phase. So I took that time to kind of like take some ideas and literally start combing them out. Sometimes you got to do that to kind of comb the kinks and naps out of it so you can implement. So, and that's also what the quiet period is sometimes for too. Um, so, and you can't always be on because those things would just sit in the back burner and not have anything being done with them. So in order to save myself from that, so I did that as well too during this hiatus. But for those who kind of stuck around to see what else I was gonna post, I thank you so much for that. And for all those new people, thank you so much for stopping by and stopping in. And I look forward to being able to give y'all more good content. Um, doing more of my signature stuff, and also just adding a few other things in there, because I'm just gonna be honest, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm gonna be that kind of content creator. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. It's like that. I'll always have my staples. I will always have my staples, but we gonna get some. We gonna get some. Play Russian roulette a little bit. We're gonna throw in some randoms here and there, just because. For I'm the type of person that, like I said, I think I said this in another T for week or another video. I get bored easily, and if I don't have that spontaneity, I don't want to fall out of love. So yeah. So it's kind of just to kind of keep it different. Sometimes you just need to keep it a little different. But this video, it was just kind of like, hey guys, I miss you guys, and I wanted to come back and say hi, and see, just let you know what I've been up to, and all that, and just wanted to share, because sometimes I'm gonna be honest. I think in this world, there's a lot of people that not having enough real conversations. I'm just gonna say it. That's what it feels like. Like these real just conversations. Like it's always about education. It's always about, oh, look at my life, or it's always about how you can level up, and it's no one really talking about like the real nitty gritty emotions. Like you hint on it here and there, but it's like sometimes you just don't want to hear all the "you can do it." It's not bad. It's not bad. Don't get me wrong. It's not bad. But sometimes you just want to have that real raw moment, and I want to be able to have that right here with you guys, with no strings attached. Be just like that. And yeah, that's kind of what this is. So, and if this has helped you, you know, put a heart in the comments. If this real moment has just helped you realize that it's okay to take that step back, or however it's helped you, if you don't mind sharing it, put that in the comments, or just put a heart in there. Just put a heart if you got something out of it. And if you didn't and you just liked it, that's fine too. But always remember, my kind of designing your own kind of life, and never forget to dream. Love you guys. Until next time, we'll be back, okay? Keep on believing. Um, and hopefully it helps you guys. Hopefully it does. I make, like I said, I make my tea for the weeks because they're lessons that I've learned, they're things that I've learned, and I want to be able to share them. Hopefully that it can bless someone. In my case, this particular one, if you liked it, just put a heart in the comments. If it, or if you felt like it's kind of touched you or had you realize something, put a heart in the comments. Or if you can relate, put a heart in comments. If not, and then it's okay if you like it too.